Right, guys, how's it going? This is Batman number 9, I think, now. Um, and potentially we are now in HD, so you'll have to let me know what the quality is like on this. I'm hoping you're going to be able to watch 1080, so let me know. I just got a new phone, this is it, so yeah, if you could let me know what the quality is like, that would be decent. Um, I decided to boo off going through the new 52 because everybody knows it. It's fairly recent. So I've just taken out number 1 and first and second print of number 21, which is first appearance of Duke Thomas. There's a couple more kind of first appearances and things like that in the run, but they're not really that important. And yeah, I mean, number 1's the book. I think the other ones are all fairly tame in comparison. Anyway, that's the new 52. I kind of, yeah, like I say, I don't have the whole thing. It's a spotty run, and I thought I'd just skip over it. So we've finished with Batman then. Oh, and I've also decided not to bother doing the Rebirth for the same reasons. I just wanted to show some of these books. I've got a brand new phone. I want to show some of these books in on the new phone. So here we go. We're into Detective Comics now. So here we go. Start with number 302. Hopefully, I mean, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that, but it is not the best condition ever. Readable, and it is all there, and that's pretty much what I'm after. I would have liked it slightly nicer condition than that, but anyway. This is number 322. Get ready to write this down. I've shown this book countless times, but get ready to write this down. Detective Comics 322, The Bizarre Batman Genie. This is just the best book. This is the book that got me into buying Silver Age Batmans. I wasn't interested in them, really. And then I saw this one and I was like, yeah, I must have this. So, Detective 322. This is number 327. This is in really nice condition. And this is... So, from before this time, Batman doesn't have the little yellow symbol on his chest. This is the book where he gets it, and you'll see what I mean. This is also the first solo Elongated Man story. So that's Carmine Infantino cover as well. It's a classic cover. Yeah, so here we go. This is number 329, and this is what I mean. This yellow symbol here. So before 327, he didn't have that. Afterwards, he did. This one is not the best either. I picked this up in a lot very recently as well, but this one is. Surprisingly, that is still attached. It's just, I think the only 2 places it's attached are at the Staples. The rest of it is just in tatters. This was one of the first Silver Ages I got, actually, after that 322. This is 356. The inside story of The Outsider. If you don't know who The Outsider is, I'm not going to spoil it, but I recommend looking up this book and reading this story. He turns people into coffins. Oh no, I don't know how long that's been doing that for. Sorry. He turns people into coffins. That's Robin getting turned into a coffin in the corner there. This is a book I picked up for free. This is Detective number 369. I was given that for free because it didn't have a cover. He couldn't sell it. This was one Jane got me for my birthday, 387. I think I've shown this recently. I really like it. I've explained before about the Detective Comics, how it has the purple gloves. This is Detective Comics 395, Neil Adams. This is the first time that Neil Adams and Denny O'Neil have worked together on Batman. I think this might be the first Denny O'Neil story. People also call it the first, I don't want to say the first Dark Knight, but it really kind of gets away from that campy kind of 60s Batman. The Secret of Waiting Graves. So yeah, it's classic kind of Denny O'Neil story. I don't know why I bothered doing that, but there you go. But Detective, I keep calling them Batmans, but you know what I'm talking about. Detective 450. I think I just picked that one up out of my local comic shop. This one I bought for my stepbrother because this was the one that was out when he was born. This is his monthly, the month of his birth book, and we used to live together. And when we moved out, it was on top of one of my boxes, so he obviously didn't want it. I was happy to take it back. Whatever. Happy birthday, you asshole. Detective 550. This is... Oh, I think that was 548. This is 550. This has... I bought this because it has an Alan Moore Green Arrow story. I thought it was part 1 of the Green Arrow story. It's not. It's part 2. So I need 549 to round that one up. This is 574, obviously the classic Jim Aparo cover. This is Alan Davis, who's cover swiped it there. And then that's 574, yeah. 575, we're into year 2, part 1. This is the Joe Chill storyline. Davis and Neary for the first one, and then McFarlane and Alcala, they get all over it after that. So the art changes. I mean, obviously they've kept the red background, but it just becomes very McFarlane immediately. And yeah, look at that. Who Watches the Watchmen down in the corner there. Part 3 of year 2, and part 4. That's classic. That's fantastic. That's classic McFarlane cape. And then this is just a random issue. This is 604, part 1 of the Mud Pack, and the reason that I bought this was because I can't even remember. Oh, a mate of mine had it, and these books. I don't know how much this is worth now, but I got this for £1. I doubt it's worth much more, but I couldn't believe it when I saw the poster for £1. I don't know how glary that's being, but yeah, that's £1 all day, isn't it? So anyway, that's 604, a Clayface story, obviously. We're nearly there, guys. I got 2 more for you. 608, which is the first appearance of Anarchy, who doesn't get used enough. He was used really well in Beware the Batman, the TV show, and this is his first appearance. This is an Alan Grant book, and it's signed. I don't know if you can see that right across the bat symbol there. I got it signed by him at the Aberdeen Comic Con, which was a bit of a washout, but come on, it was a bit of a washout, but I got to meet Alan Grant, so it made up for it. There you go, look. It's so shiny. Anyway, maybe something like that. Okay, yeah, and yeah, so that's the first appearance of Anarchy. It's a really good story. That's 609, which is the second part of it. So I'd recommend picking those up. They're pennies. They don't have a high value for whatever reason. I think if you want an Alan Grant key book, it is the Ventriloquist first appearance. Whatever that is, off the top of my head, I can't remember. Anyway, guys, that's the Alan Grant one again. Anyway, guys, so yeah, that's it for this week. And yeah, we'll see you at the weekend for a trash video in HD, hopefully. But yeah, let me know how the quality of this is compared to the other ones. And yeah, guys, we'll see you for the next one. Oh, and I think it's the 24th today, is it? Which is Thanksgiving for all the Americans and Canadians, maybe? I don't know about that. But anyway, happy Thanksgiving, guys, and see you for the next one.